guys. Rick Shaw here on the 22nd of November, 2021. Way over where the sun's coming up, we've got a red sky. We'll see how the weather's going to turn out today, but I just watched that Owens chick say something, and this is something that was on my mind before. I hope you can see that. That's that red sky I'm talking about. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. But she brought up a pretty good point, and it was about how the U.S. went into Afghanistan to free and oppressed people and all this stuff and spent all this money for 20-some years. Why isn't the U.S. government invading Australia? I just saw a report from a soldier. This is on Telegram, and he was saying that they surrounded Aboriginal area. Military went in, and they completely encircled them so there could be nobody escape, and they forced Jabba the Hutt, all of them, the medical military guys. You know, what's up with that? You know, that's pretty crazy. These people are, it's getting bad. And then this stuff in Austria and all this stuff. This is really a crazy stuff that's going on. But a couple folks found me on. I guess they implemented a new thing down at Telegram, and a couple people found me, and I added them to the group. You know, anybody who wants to get on there, I can find some good information on there. And it's what you got to do is type in t.me/Rick Shaw Philippines, and that's how those guys found me. And then of course I got to put them in my contacts in the Telegram, and then put them into the group, and that's it's working. I got a couple new guys came on, subscribers here, but it's a nice morning. We got that full moon up there. Hope you can see that. It was a heck of a moonrise yesterday. It was really something. I got up pretty early this morning, about 3. I'm waking up a little bit earlier. But you know, the kids and I, we've been cruising around doing a lot of stuff outside, and it makes bedtime come quick. You know, I've actually been going to bed 8, 9 o'clock. So, but we got some movies we were watching. Some of these movies on TV anymore, boy, they suck. You know, it's hard to get through them. Movies got to grab me, and then I'll watch them. But man, I'll tell you what, none of them are. They're just not grabbing you. It seems like Hollywood just fell on its face. And you know, you watch all this, like that Ghostbusters one, the new one. The first one, I liked it. My kids liked it. This new one, it's like it's all turned into propaganda. It's like Saturday Night Live. You know, I remember when I was very young, we used to watch that, and then Second City TV. You know, we'd all meet together at somebody's house and watch that. It was a great show. It was funny. Now, it's all propaganda. I just, somebody sent me a clip from this chick who's supposed to be a clown, and she gets on there like they're interviewing her, and I'm watching this going, what the hell is this? What happened to these people? And this Lawrence Michael guy, man, what happened to his brain? You know, is he senile? I don't know what's going on with that. But that used to be a very good show, and now it's all crap. Most of the stuff on TV's crap. You got the mainstream media just feeding you crap day in and day out, with little people like this Seltzer guy and Limon. You know, these people are, you know, they're not news people anymore. It doesn't seem like we have news people. The only place you can get news is you got to go out of the country. I watched Australian news, Indian news to get stuff, and then I also see Real Raw News. That's not too bad of one, but a lot of misinformation going around. You know, so we'll see, and a lot of it's hype, pie in the sky stuff, which is a real bummer. But had a good day. I got my nice new shirt on my sweetie bought me. We we like our new store we found. That's a pretty good store. We'll be going back there for more clothes. They had a whole bunch of shorts that'll fit me, and I didn't grab any yet because Wes has got some clothes for me, and I thought I'll wait before I buy them. But they had some real nice shorts down there for like $5-6 each. And I think if I go down there, I didn't want to buy yesterday, but I think I can go down there and work a deal. You know, if you grab a whole bunch of pair, maybe 10 pair, they might give me a deal. They usually will do that. They'll haggle with you, or I'll send Faye down. It's just a lot of times when I go with Faye, she wants to get me these ones that are like way too big. I found some shorts before when we were in Dos Marinas, and the large ones fit me. And then when we got more, she got like the double XL, and I don't even want to wear them because they look like bloomers. I wear them around the house, but I don't want to wear no stupid big bloomers. But our little buddy's over here is barking. He always barks every morning. We got our roosters going, and they're nonstop. Last night I woke up about 1, went to the can, and they were just crowing their heads off. I don't get the Filipino rooster. I wonder if they would turn their lights off, if that would shut them up, or put a stupid bag on their head. Yeah. You know, that's what they could do to shut the chickens up. Just tell them they're all going to get convid and make them wear a mask, and then just pull the mask over their eyeballs. Might be because the lights are on over there while they're crowing. It's some days it's annoying. I'm not kidding you. You know, I gotta go up in the bedroom and close the window. I'm glad it's been pretty cool, but I like to have the window open. But and these folks, they don't seem to care. They don't care that, you know, their chicken is going to drive you nuts all night because that's just their bag. But it is amazing how loud it is. If you get farther up there, it's not so bad, but we wanted to be way in the back, and I think I was telling my wife the other day, if I'd have known what I know now, I would have been plenty as far away from that wall as I could get. It doesn't bother me most of the time. You get used to it, but there are some times, you know, I wake up, got to go to the can, I lay back down, and I don't get back to sleep because of these damn chickens all night. And it's not one. There's got to be 100 of the damn things over there. They just scream. They're screaming all night. And when that's not happening, we got the stupid cats. These cats are fighting and scratching now. They're kicking each other's butts. They're all bloody and ripped up, a lot of them. I don't get that. I'd love to clean them out. Just clean them. I know that one is not too bad. She's a good mouser. But now we got 2 males over here they're fight. And the problem is, they come right over by my house, and they're going to knock her up again. There's 3 more kitties over there, little baby ones. So I know the one dude had a dog. I wish he trained the dog to eat the cats. But I haven't seen that little dog for a while. Beautiful little dog. We've got a line on a Jack Russell. It's being born in December. That's when it's the due date is. So a couple months after that, we'll go down and talk to him after it's born, see if we can make a deal, and hopefully we can get that. It'll be a smaller dog for in the house. Always had dogs, and it's just a real bummer we can't. Here, so many of these dogs here, people want to give you these dogs, they're mutts, and there's something about them. Even my buddy, when he was here, he says, "What's with all the dogs? They all look stupid." You know, it's true. But I did see something on the channel. This was on Telegram. I put it on my page. And the funny thing was, the dude goes to McDonald's and gets some chicken McNuggets, which the judge actually said wasn't food. It's like KFC. They can't call it chicken anymore. They have to call it KFC because it's not chicken. But he got these dang things, and there's a stray dog there, and you know this dog was hungry. And he put down the nuggets, and the dog sniffed it and then pissed on it. that just got me. I thought that was really something. But beautiful morning to walk. The temperature's like neutral. You know, I came out a little bit earlier before this and thought, don't need that shirt. Took the shirt right off. Beautiful morning. But and the sky, the redness is going out of the sky. Not too many clouds. We had a ton of lightning last night. Some of it looked like it was in the clear sky. We saw some behind clouds way off in the distance, but we saw lightning, like static lightning, no clouds around. And then they're showing things in different countries with this weird lightnings that's going on and formations and stuff. Weird things are happening, and you know, you got to take the information you get and look at it and see what the heck's up. You know, they're pushing. I just seen, you know, William Shatner said there's going to be a big catastrophe coming. You know, what does he know? You know, and a lot of these news media places are slipping. You know, the one news lady got on there and said, "Oh, you know," and they're in the know. They don't get this jab. They don't get the jab of the hut. But most of them are in the know, and they're slipping. They're saying, "Oh, well, these jabs are causing. The COVID's causing." You know, and they flip up. And I don't know if they're doing it live or they're doing this on purpose or what, but maybe some of them are. I still think these people, just like the nurses last year that were doing all the dancing in the hospital, that these people giving the jabs to the politicians and these leaders, they call them, are doing this on purpose so that you see it. And then they had a thing on about LA, and I think a lot of people in government in LA aren't too bright, you know, because it's liberals and they promote their buddies who aren't too bright. And they can't understand why there's an outbreak of COVID amongst the vaxxed. You know, poor guys. They'll never figure it out. You know, it's staring you right in the face, guys. It's staring you right in the face, and they can't see it. You know, they're not going to see it because they're towing the liberal line. Then I see our buddy. I said something on the video the other day. I haven't heard or seen of Jackson, but here he is now. I love that. And then they show interviews of these Black Lives people and talking to them, and these people are totally clueless. They don't really look into this stuff. I watched that trial on Rittenhouse, and you know, yeah, was it something to take my attention away from something else? Could be, but I still watched it. They looked to me good, but now they got BLM coming in there for what? What's Jesse Jackson doing there? But just saying because white people use a gun, that's bad. They're pushing to remove all that. They're pushing to remove the Bill of Rights as fast as they can. They're just taking stuff. You look at the Bite Hole, how he's telling people just go on. They had Psaki up there. No, we want the people, just even though we lost in the courts, we want the businesses to just keep pushing this. This is insane. It's insane. There's so much information coming out with injuries and deaths. You know, lots of it. It's coming out all over the place. People are fighting. You got nurses. You got nurses who say no. They'll lose their job before they'll take this thing. And they know. You know, they're no dummies. They know what the heck's going on. So it's just kind of scary, the stuff they're pulling and getting away with it. And people are marching and everything, but what's that going to do? You know, they're going to march. Now I see the Danes are, you know, they're getting ready to, who knows, maybe a shooting war will start over there. I don't know. But I just sit back and think if the colonists would have just protested, you know, we'd be saying, "Hey, what, mate?" You know, something like that. Top of the morning. I don't know what the heck we'd be saying, but we'd definitely be having a British accent. You know, that they didn't sit and just protest. They didn't. They said, "We're not taking this crap," and they didn't take it, and fought for the freedom, this great, wonderful experiment in the world. that other countries can't stand. It's all jealousy. They want to rule the world, these billionaires. They want to rule over us. They want us to be their subjects. And they want a lot of us gone. They make no bones about this, guys. You know, I remember watching Jesse Ventura, I think it was 2009 or 2010, and they had this lady on there about all this stuff that's happening now. She laid it right out. You can go watch it yourself. And she laid it all out, and nobody got it. And then you look at Alex Jones. Yeah, is a lot of his stuff wrong? Sure it is, but he's got a lot of stuff right too. You know, so it's pretty weird. You know, I look at all this stuff, and I've been labeled a conspiracy nut. You know, a lot of people. I had friends that just won't even speak to me anymore. Now some of them are coming back. I don't have the messenger anymore, so that kind of messed things up. But still, I still have email. You know, I've had the same email address for forever. I got a AOL one now, just for here. I don't give that out to anyone else. That's just for the channel. But I also got my other Rickshaw Yahoo one that I've had that dang thing since 90s, I think. You know, mid-90s. I don't remember exactly when I got it. It might have been before that. It was right after we got our first computer. We bought a Dell computer way back. It might have been the 80s, and it was like $2,000, and it is a little, you know, it's expensive, but I figured, hey, we got to get into this for the kids. And that was a big chunk of change in those days, and I wanted them to use it, to learn how to use it, because it's the way of the future, guys. And now they got this metaverse. You know, a lot of this stuff, I think, is Satan-controlled. Then you look, you know, other thing that's really getting me too, that I wanted to talk about before I let you go, was the, you know, all these people that just got unvaxxed, you know, over in England and Australia. All these people are getting unvaxxed because they went and got them. They went and got the dang thing. I just saw a report that 35 million are going to be declared unvaxxed, even though they got 2 already, because now they got to get the 3rd. You know, I guess it's not working fast enough for them, you know. But if it works real fast, people will wake up. And I think a lot of the patriots, people who are like-minded like me, are saying no. And a lot of the libs are saying sure. And you're seeing lots of them. I just saw that one little girl. I remember watching her on the channel. It popped up on one of my feeds, how, you know, she was saying people are stupid for not getting this, and, you know, what's the matter with them. And she got her second one, I guess, in October, something like that, and now she's gone. Her parents put a thing on her page, you know, sudden death. You know, she passed away. And of course, they're not going to tell you that it could be this. It's for any other reason in the world, except for this thing that they're giving out, and they're trying to force it on everybody. So, you know, even you guys who haters of me and stuff, you got to open up your eyes and look at this stuff. You know, it's staring you right in the face. It's right there. Look at it. That's all I say. Just look at it. I put information out. I don't know, you know, some of it I get. I try to look it up, research it, but I got kids. I don't have that much time to spend on there. But I do look up some of the stuff. A lot of times, if I see a doctor talking about something, I try to go to whatever university he's from and make sure he's a real dude. And so far, all of them that I checked that came out and said something, that's who they are. You know, that's who they are. And so that's the way she goes. But it's a beautiful morning. Just a little walk around, just around the block a few times. I didn't want to get too far. I was out farther that way this morning, and just too many dogs barking. But I got the chickens. They're not as bad as the dogs, but, you know, people are moving in and bringing their dogs, so not too good. But I'm going to let you go, and this is Rickshaw out.